Welcome to this week's Home and Away episode of ANOKHI Daily Spotlight TV. When purchasing a new home, it could be a big step for anyone. So today we check in with real estate broker Chadha, who will provide us with some informative tips to help us make the best decision when it comes to purchasing a new home. So how do you go about finding the right realtor?
So selecting the right realtor can be a very invaluable tool and resource to help you find your dream home or sell your own home. I think they should really have the pulse on the neighborhood that you're looking for. They should have the inside scoop as to trends that are happening, historical data from the neighborhood, what's going to happen in the future in that neighborhood. I always suggest interviewing at least 3 realtors. Really come prepared with some of the questions that you may have about the whole process. Ask them about your expectations, their expectations, really lay everything out straight, and I think it'll lead to a more smoother transaction. And I always suggest try to match your personality, style, and values with your realtor, because you're going to be spending a lot of time with them, and you're going to also have to put your full trust with them going through this whole process.
So as South Asians, we're always looking for a bargain. Is it unrealistic to be looking for a bargain when buying a home?
Well, we have to be realistic, and especially in this market that we are in, there are no deals. If it is too good to be true, then it probably is.
Ricky, in some situations, it's hard to avoid the bidding war. And if you are in a bidding war, how do we tackle the market?
So what I'd say is you need to do your research. You really need to know what the market is dictating there in terms of pricing. And then you also need to come up with some strategies to make yourself successful in a multiple offer / bidding war situation.
Ricky, when would you say would be the best time to buy a home?
Well, traditionally, I think we all have heard that the spring market is usually the busiest market, but I think that's changed. Over the past few years in the business, I really saw that this spring market has extended. So really, year-round now has become the prime time to buy.
Ricky, are there any other tips that you could give buyers out there that are looking to purchase their dream homes?
I think it's really important to get your financing secured. And what I mean by that is that you go to the bank and you can ask them for a pre-approval, which really outlines the terms and conditions of your mortgage. That is very helpful in beginning your search, because now you have some definite parameters around what you can afford, what your monthly payments may be, and it'll really help you keep a working budget going on. Location is key, and especially if you are newly married and you will be having kids down the road, you really need to focus on what sort of schools are in the neighborhood, and also crime. You know, living in a big city like Toronto, you can go from one neighborhood to another and really see a big difference. But also, you want to make sure that any home you do invest in will gain some value down the road, because real estate is one of the only opportunities that allows you to leapfrog into your next home after that sale.
Well, that's it for this week's Home and Away episode of ANOKHI Daily Spotlight TV. We hope these tips come in handy when you're looking for your next home. For more information on Chadha, you can visit rickychadha.com. And for more of our show, visit anokhimedia.com, our YouTube channel, and don't forget to interact with us on Facebook and Twitter.